All right, guys, welcome back to some Vostok, or the road to Vostok. So last episode, things got a little crazy. We ended up going into Vostok itself. We had to cross a minefield, and then we got over to Vostok, and it was in it's a PvP, or not a PvP, it's a permadeath zone over there. So if you die in Vostok, your whole save is deleted. It's different than when, like, if I were to die here in this area outpost, I would just lose all my gear and respawn at my shelter. But when you die in Vostok, that's it. Like, the whole playthrough's done. You got to start over. So it's super, super high stakes there. But, man, the loot is good. The loot is so, so, so good. But yeah, today we're going to be jumping back into Vostok. There's a couple things I wanted to check out before going there. I have, let me get this. We have this mess kit here. And I wanted to learn how to cook with it. Because there's like a bunch of stuff you can make with the mess kit. So I wanted to learn how to do that. But I didn't know if I wanted to go back into Vostok one more time. We did get an M4 in a minefield. I got this off of an enemy. These are really expensive too. So let me actually drop some of this stuff down for right now. Because I want to go back over there with, I think we actually might have to go back though to base. Let me see. I put this right. Because I don't think I have enough food. Yeah, we don't have enough food. So we got to go back anyways. All right, GG's. The one thing I do want to turn in, we don't have enough. I did have a quest to turn in this 4.6 ammo and some Mosin ammo, I believe it was. But I don't have enough of that on me. So to complete the mission, I'm just going to grab all this. Really bury the cat. The cat did die, guys, unfortunately. Yeah, obviously wasn't the plan, but it happened. It did happen. All right, yeah, let's get all this stuff back to our main base. I want to get this mess kit back there too. We got a bit of a distance we got to cross here. I think we should have enough daylight too. Let me I got to see what time it is. Yeah, it is. It's 3 o'clock. We got plenty of daylight. Hydration is a little low though, so I can slurp this meat. Yeah, I can slurp this meat, and that'll give us enough to get back-ish. Might have to do some of the cat food too. Yeah, we're gonna peel this shit. Damn, that was close. He hit. I got hit too. I don't have any armor plates right now on my vest, so we do got to restock on those. But it's like, do I really want? Yeah, I think we'll go over to the trailer before we head back. Fuck it. We're already here. We might as well, right? Nevermore, what are you referring to? What do you mean, what made me happy today? I mean, the fact that it was 70-something degrees outside made me pretty damn happy today. Oh, I got a fracture. Well, I'll hit it on the way back. I don't know if I have a splint. We can't sprint. Oh, shit. Okay, we gotta hit. Yeah, my health is going down. I think I might have a splint in here. I didn't even realize that we got a really bad injury. course. Crafting, medical. So improvised splint. We need rags, sticks, and duct tape. I don't have any of that with me. I got rags, but I don't have any duct tape or any sticks. So we're just going to kind of have to heal through this. The trader might have a splint. But yeah, we are going to have to heal through this for now. Whoop, don't want to drop the medicine. I want to take the medicine. Jacob, how you doing, bro? Yeah, that fracture, we're losing health, but also we move 50% slower. So that kind of freaking sucks. Realistically, we could stop at the school. That trader probably, he definitely should have a splint for sale if we really can't find something over here. We're kind of risking it right now. I got a lot of cool shit on me right now. If I go down, it wouldn't be the end, but it would be annoying. So I just got that damn mess kit. Fuck, bro, our health is spiraling. Oh, nice. Another bandage. Keep us in the fight a little longer. Yeah, our mental's in a bad way right now, too. Come on, trader. Just have a splint, bro. Just have a splint.
Sitten mitkään kuulepyssä ampuu sit notku.
Bro's kid is garbage. Wasn't even worth coming over here, guys. Damn. That really sucks. Yeah, he has literally nothing that was even worth coming over here for.
Ei muuta kuin vaihdetaan alas ja kohti rajaa.
We should have just left to the medic. The thing is, I still got to push all the way back up now. We got to leave this map, get over to the other map, and then we got to get to the school. All the way to the top floor of the school. We're in a bad way. I was hoping he had some bulletproof plates. That was probably the worst I've seen his inventory. Okay, our mental zeroed out. Now we're losing health way fast. That will give us back a bunch of mental to chocolate. Make sure my ammo's good. Yeah, we got 19 rounds. Yeah, our hydration is going to zero out, but I would rather have one thing zeroed out than both. Because you zero out hydration and the mental on top of our injury, we're in bad way. I mean, we're already in a bad way right now. Our health is going down pretty quick. Half tempted to drop some of this shit down just in case we don't make it. There's a few things on me that I really don't want to lose. So we're gonna leave those here. Okay, so we're gonna slurp this. My mental is back down to fucking 0. Okay, so we're gonna try our damns to get over here. So we don't really have time to mess with anybody. When we get over to the school, we gotta just get in, push straight to the 3rd floor, which is gonna be a little risky. Health is going down fast.
Onkos meillä kipuja taas?
Splint. Grab these. Bandage. Fuck. That's not the greatest.
Kiitoksia.
Kiitoksia.
Okay, so the splint portion is taken care of.
On kyllä sairasta sakkia.
Our mental is still dog shit low right now. So we gotta try to find something to eat or drink. Shit. There we go.
Turhaa valitusta. Kotihoidolla olisi lähtenyt.
Okay, things are still pretty damn sketch right now, guys. Our health is holding at the moment, but we still need to get our mental and our hydration up. Leoric Semper Fi, brother, how you been? It's good to see you, dude. Another snus, that's a mission item. Dude, at this point I should have just, once I got that peaches, I should have just ran to my neck to back the base. Because we can hit the other trader back on our way to base, and he should have a little bit enough to keep us going. Obviously, I was just trying to get what I could get here. Can't really afford to mess around. I don't have any more heals at all, so that 64 health is what we got to get back to the trader. Which is good. I think we should be okay. just want a juice, bro. So this is going to zero out our drink, and then within probably a minute, we're going to zero out our mental. I should be able to buy something to drink, though, from the trader. He doesn't really have a whole lot either. He's got enough to keep us in the fight, though.
Oikein paljon kiitoksia.
All right, this will hold us over. Okay. That will hold us over. Get back to the shack. Reset. Woo! Okay, we made it. Freaking made it. All right. Get our hydrate or our mental back up nice and high. Get some juice in us. All right, we're good. We are good. I was a little on the sketch side, but we pulled it off. We made it back. I will get healed though. I gotta get some damn heals in us. Only problem is I don't have any bandages, and I didn't want to use my... I guess I could make some. I do have antiseptics. Where were those? Where did I put my antiseptics? Oh, on the wall here. Oh, we got a couple bandages. Never mind. Okay, perfect. I did get this snus. I think we needed 4 of those, by the way, for the mission. Now, I had one mission here for this trader who wanted deodorant. Yeah, we already did that one. What was it? Deodorant and wipes. Yeah. Deodorant and wipes. So we're going to go turn that in the morning. I want to get this. All right, we're getting all these mags done up. It's crazy because I keep getting myself into and I feel like I bring a good bit of food and shit with me. It's not like I don't go out with food and stuff. And I feel like every time we've ended up having to like race back because I'm completely out of food. But we're like dying of dehydration or something. That was that was the first time though we got blindsided by the whatchamacallit, the splint though. Because I did have a splint. But so we're actually gonna drop that there. We'll grab a splint. Stock back up on both bandages. And then I'm actually gonna craft 2 bandages into more bandage. Yeah. Use the antiseptic. We'll get some more bandages done up here. I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. Yeah, I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. It's been a lot of fun. High stakes. I think that's for me what really sets it off is the like what you build up and what you lose. It just feels pretty good. Okay, so how much are these bandages? Those are 20. Those are 25. Okay, so they're still pretty decent. 4 heals there. We got a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory that we're going to sell. Okay, KA. We'll sell these mags. Just kind of getting everything together that I want to sell. Damn, there's the cat. Dead. It's worth no money. Damn. Why they gotta do us like that, Chad? Why they gotta lead a... It ain't even what it looks like, Chad. The game is being dramatic as... It ain't even that serious, bro. All right, let's get some sleep. We're gonna head out in the morning. I gotta stock up on food and shit, but I wanna see what we can get from the trader here. Buy some chests for store. Wait, so if you have a storage chest and you put stuff in it and then you pick it up and then go to another location and drop it, all the stuff will transfer? Okay, so we're all good there. Let's go on this run here really quick. So, damn, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I overslept like crazy. Should have sold the cat though. It would have been 2,500, man. Nah, the cat wasn't on me, guys. The cat wasn't on me. We couldn't come back. Like, I literally, it would. Look at a handgun. Peeled them. Sound like you got a little Makarov.
Mitäs sais herralle olla?
Oh, I was supposed to grab the deodorant and shit for him.
Nopeaa ja helppoa. Kiitokset.
You don't give us shit. I get it, bro. All right, so what we'll do is... Does have a cabinet here for sale, too.
Hyvät kaupat tehtiin.
Look at that cabinet.
Kauppaa kannattaa aina. Ei nyt sitten.
Nope, you have a Glock. Peeled them. Peeled them. We're on like day 14, I believe. Oh, nice. A water? Bro, that's just been... Bro, water is so stupid rare. It's crazy. Guy killed a boss. I didn't even know there was a boss. Yeah, I never seen him. He never popped up for me, the Punisher or whatever. It said he was available, but he never showed up on my map or anything like that. Yeah, actually, really, really good loot right now. This outing has been great. Cheers here, what's going on, bro?
Jahas, kauanteko kiinnostais?
2.5 minutes in his inventory resets. So I brought a bunch of shit to sell, as you guys can see here. I bought that one cabinet for us to bring. We could kind of put some food and drink in
Tervetuloa
it.
uudemman kerran. Tervetuloa. Voi voi.
I guess while we wait for him, let's actually go get his deodorant and shit. Deodorant and wipes. I was thinking about running the Mosin also with the PU scope. That we could. I don't know how good it is on sniping, but a lot of the engagements that we've been getting in, guys have been stupid far like this. Peeled him. I mean, we hit shots all right with the red dot, but the Mosin might be a little better. Yeah, Old Fire was pretty cool, man. What they sent me, man, I was really happy. They hooked it up for sure. How you doing today, bro? Let me see here. So how does this work? I think it's F1. Tab. God damn it, you're a bitch. So we're trying to, I'm just trying to get my stuff squared away at the moment. All these weapons I wanted to sell. All this stuff we could sell. Extra ammo and then the shoddy. We're gonna sell. Alright, so that's got some good shit in it. I think we'll grab two. Grab the 7.62. Mosin ammo. I mean, the case was pretty nice, man. It's a nice tough box, bro. Yeah, those like Pelican case tough box type deals, those things are expensive. Yeah, they're not cheap. And you would think like with them sending it, it would have been like a fake one, but it was pretty legit. Yeah, it was a pretty legit box or case. So we'll grab the snus here because we're gonna need that. And then the only problem is I left the deodorant back at the base because I was, or back at my other shelter because I wasn't sure if I was gonna survive. So now you guys said I just picked this up, right? And now hopefully it doesn't despawn everything because that would be fucking super frustrating. But all right, we're gonna head back out. I got everything I want to sell for the most part. I guess we'll sell both of these vests too. We're not done with this place, but having that shelter in the middle there on instead of having to come all the way back here will be clutch. Just don't die. Oh, so if you die with furniture and the cat, you lose it. Okay, fair enough. Fuck, oh, Glock's just sitting there. Yeah, the thing though is to complete the first vendor's quest, you got to finish the second vendor's quest because he's the one that gives you the water lock thing, whatever, to make the alcohol. Yo, Hudsy, my boy, coming out, dropping 20 damn gifted memberships. Dude, thank you so much, brother. Everybody who receives a membership, make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat. Brother, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day, man.
Tervetuloa.
We're going to grab all the drinks, obviously, because we thirsty like that. I was going to grab the Mosin, guys, but I don't know. I don't know. Bam, bam. Bam.
Näinikkäästi, kiitos.
Probably should just grab the fucking Mosin and say screw it.
Joku päivä vielä.
Hey, man, to see what's going on, bro. Yeah, I think we'll just grab the Mosin. That way we can. I need to test it out and see how it feels, anyways. If the scope's worth it. It's the only sniper rifle we have at the moment. So there. My Mosin had a PU scope on. Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro. I swear my Mosin had a PU on it. That one does. So I just want to see how this one looks. And it's a 95% Mosin, so it's good condition. Moonbite, I appreciate that. Yeah. All right, nice. We could definitely do some sniping with this. Hell yeah. All right. I don't have any ammo for it right now. It's all in my locker, but once we get back to the tent and I get everything set up, we'll be good. Because again, a lot of the engagements, super far distances.
Kuinka sitä voidaan oikein auttaa? Kiitoksia, kiitoksia. Mulla olikin tässä vähän kaikkia hommeloista, niin nähdään.
No, we're not fucking around this time. You guys can see we got plenty. We got plenty of resources. We just gotta make sure we get back to the spot safe. The most dangerous area is gonna be cutting across the school. But as long as we get there before it starts getting dark, we should be okay. So why do people say your skin tone looks North Korean? I don't know. It doesn't look all that juice, chat. All that juice. All that juice. All that damn juice, man. The main thing that sucks is I had loaded up those cabinets or whatever, and then so when you die with your furniture stuff, it's gone. And the shitty part is it wasn't the food. Like, the food sucks, but I just loaded up all my 7.62. So now I can't even use this 8K now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna have to use the small one, the 74U, instead of the full size right now. Because I don't have any 7.62 because it was all gonna be transferred. God damn it. All right, let me see here. It's wild because I got complacent there because we've gone out that exit, I don't know, so many times. Never once have seen an enemy up that way. They're always down in the village. So anytime I cut up, and I wouldn't even say chat got me killed, because I wouldn't have expected an enemy there, regardless of I was talking to chat or not. I wouldn't have expected an enemy to be there. Oh, you know what? Actually, we could rock this PM. Or no, let me see this PM. I think this PM goes. Yeah, so you can actually sidearm this PM too. I would not have expected an enemy to be there regardless. And then on top of that, like I said, I got hit, and then I just was missing all my shots. No, we don't need 4. What's up, babe? I don't. He might be upstairs in his room then. A game. Shooting game. Let me see. Sounds, what's up, brother man? It's good to see you, bro. Yeah, it's real easy to get complacent because the enemies don't spawn in the same location. So what is this? 19. The enemies don't spawn in the same location every time. So you get into a mindset where you're like, oh yeah, you know, I'm fine. Like there shouldn't be really many enemies over here. And then you get blindsided and absolutely destroyed. But it's all good. We're just gonna have to spend before we're heading back now. We're gonna have to spend a little bit of time just kind of restockpiling food and drink here in village. Because yeah, we just lost pretty much all the food and drink we had. The flashlight. The only thing is this gun is not in the greatest condition. Okay, so we're back good with guns, ammo. I do have food still. We didn't zero that out completely, but I did zero out all my drink. I lost most of my heals. We can make a few more bandages though, which is not a big deal. Yeah, I mean the ammo. It was a bit of a setback, mainly because we were in move mode. Because if I would have just died with the shit I had on me, like it really wasn't that big of a deal. Like gun and stuff like that. That wasn't that hard to replace. As you guys see, we got guns and we got guns, but it was mainly like the food and the ammo. Because I was stockpiling those bullets for a while. We had like almost 300 rounds of 7.62, but at the end of the day, we're still good. We still got plenty of ammo to shoot. Get these pants on, get these gloves on, get this backpack on. I got a tactical over here. I did have extra boots, but I didn't think I brought those. All right, we're good. Yeah, let me go grab this. What level is this flashlight? 52%. That's all right. Okay. Let's get out here. We'll have to do some looting on village. The military backpack's not hard to get back though, because we can get that. We could buy that from the trader. Wonder what kind of sight this MP5 uses. Oh, it does use an EXP. Okay, let me grab that real quick. I didn't kill the cat. The cat died on his own from not eating. Yeah, there we go. See, I don't mind the dying though. I don't really rage over stuff like that because the thing is this game, for me, the gameplay loop, if it wasn't as punishing as it is, right? There would be every gunfight you get into with just even one guy is like this super tense moment. You know what I mean? And it feels really, really good. Feels dangerous. So for me, I feel like if you could just get your shit back, I don't know, I wouldn't find the game to be all that interesting. The absolute punishing difficulty of losing all your stuff is just so good. go. I heard somebody talking on the backside. But yeah, that's what, you know, for me, that at least, that's what makes the game so fun, is that tension. Like, anytime you go in, you're just like right now, like, fuck, you know? Got him. Forgot how to change the firing mode on the guns. There we go. Ah. Nice. Big backpack. That was a huge, huge find. Fireplace has loot. Never tried to loot one. Well, I did actually. I didn't know that they, but I've never found loot in one. Stocking up pretty good here, though. Close.
Kellään tee täyttä röökiä.
We're gonna swing back through the trader real quick. Get the shit he has, and then I'm gonna swing over to those other buildings. We got a little bit of daylight left. Got him. I didn't loot that other body either. He's shooting at me with a Colt. get a reload. Oh, fuck, we needed one of those salients. Yeah, we need 3 of those. And that's that hard mission that we've been trying to accomplish. For the thing to get the attic key, we need 3 of those salients. Those are pretty hard to come by.
No, katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein löytyy. Oispa niinku ennen vanhaa.
Wubba? Is the other one out? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so it's got a little bit of food and shit here. Not much though. How much does he want for the PU? 1,300 on the PU.
Tiedätkö, aina ei vaan jaksais. Kiitos.
No 762. Skin stapler? That sounds wild, bro.
Hyvästit näkeviin ja sen sellaista.
That sounds like some shit I don't know if I want to be associated with. All right, hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. I gotta help the fam real quick. Give me 2 seconds. All right.
Kuinka
All right, so
oikein auttaa?
we got our first load of loot of stuff here. It is getting dark. I could sweep through this house over here before heading back. The one item I'm still butthurt I have not found is a damn oil filter. Where was that? He sounded like he was off to the right side here, somewhere in this wood line. Sanj, bro, you know you don't have to do that, dude. Holy shit, Sanj with the huge 20 gifted members. Always showing so much love, brother. I appreciate that, man. And if you receive one of those memberships, maybe make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat, all right? God damn. I didn't even see a muzzle flash. I didn't see a muzzle flash. It's got me kind of in a fucking shitty situation right now. Shit. Okay, well. Man, he's got to be pretty far off. Seriously, Sanj, I really appreciate you, bro. That is huge, man. Woo. Would like to know where the fuck this guy is. Game does have night optics, yeah. I haven't found any yet, but I guess there's NVGs in the game because there's a slot for them right there.
Jahas, kaupanteko kiinnostais?
Minute and a half on that. So we're gonna wait for his inventory to reset, then we'll head out. Yo, hey, Ron. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate you, bro. Thought I heard footsteps. think we're okay.
Laita kauppahommia.
18 seconds.
Jahas, kaupanteko kiinnostais?
That's about all I really want. I'm just trying to look for some shit with the wet in it. Let's have this cupboard here, but can't really store shit in that.
Voi voi. Kiitoksia, kiitoksia.
I'm definitely hearing footsteps, dude. Might just be the wind, but... Sanj, you don't understand, man. You always come, you always show so much love, dude. And then for you to do something like that, man, it's really huge, brother. It's really huge. So I want to say again, thank you so much. I'm gonna rest up for the night. Good thing I didn't bring all that other stuff, though. Like, we lost shit when we died, but we lost kind of like our food and ammo and stuff like that. I had the mess kit. I have all that shit that's still back at the other tent, so. We do have a tourniquet here too. Alright, drop this bucket here. Drop this bucket here. We actually didn't find as many drinks as I thought we did. Okay, so that's saline. It's 1 of 3 for the quest. So we do need to get a new Mosin. Obviously, we just lost ours. We got a scope for it now. They're not hard to come by. Getting a good condition one like we had is probably going to be the most annoying thing, because the one we had was pretty high condition. But I think we also need a stick, rag, and then a duct tape, and then I think I can make a improvised splint. Yep, perfect. Damn, those are huge though compared to their normal splints. It's all good though. Swap out for the 100%. I also want to grab the clock. So we now know it's 7:40. Top off this. Okay. No, it didn't. Yeah, guys, the cat died. We should probably, I don't know what we're gonna do with the cat's body, but he's in this box. Problem is he's not worth anything when he's dead, unfortunately. So, oh, I had a cat and he died. Huh? What do you mean how? How did he die? It's not important how he died. He died of natural causes. It means he died of natural causes. You'll learn about it. You'll learn about it when you get older, Jelly.
I need to know now.
You don't need to know now. Once you're older, you'll understand.
No, I need to know now.
I don't know how to explain it to you.
No. You should know. You should know. Take care of it.
What do you mean I should know how? I did take care. What are you talking about? I know how to take care of a cat, Jelly. I even have cat food.
They do.
Chad, don't be doing the cat.
Don't be that.
All right, so hopefully if we sleep now, we'll sleep till the daylight. Please be 10 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours, or 11 hours would be great. 12 hours is perfect. 7 to 7, baby. Okay. Listen, guys, it was either I die. No, it was either the cat dies. Listen, hear me out, okay? Because as soon as I say this, you guys will be like, yeah, you're right, bro. So it was either the cat died and we lived, right? Or we died and the cat also died. So in both situations, the cat was gonna die, okay? The only difference is I would have died in the process. There would have just been one additional casualty. Because I was starving and dehydrated. I didn't have enough to make it back to feed the cat. Like it wasn't a thing. Hold on, guys. Let me switch this real quick. Whoop. What do you mean I might be aging it? That's a... Bro, what a wise sound might be aging it, bro. Like wine? That's crazy. Oh, a beer. Holy fuck. We need a bunch of those for the mission. I haven't found one of those before. Oh, nice coffee filter. So now we got both items for the coffee mission. We needed the filter and we needed the coffee. I didn't bring the coffee back with us. Unfortunately, that's still over in the tent. But that's 2 items right there. Here, guy. Am I gonna sell the dead cat? I mean, he's not worth anything. I mainly brought him out here to kind of just do that. Across the way over there somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna take a second to eat some food, chat. I gotta show you guys this. The wife made some homemade burgers and some homemade fries. And you know you gotta eat that fresh. You know you gotta eat that fresh. Did she try out the drone? I think she did earlier. That be the wife we can't speak of. Yeah, right? The invisible wife. The one I keep hidden. Yeah, she hasn't been streaming mainly because like the problem is it's obviously a time investment. And generally because she has so much shit to do, especially with the kids, the house, dinner, like, you know, she's always doing something and I'm always doing this. So the issue is like when she gets into the streaming life, it's so demanding time wise. She's like constantly putting time into it, 5-6 hours at a time. And there's like no payout in the end. Like she makes like close to nothing. There, like maybe like she'll sit there and stream for 5-6 hours and make like $1. You know what I mean? And it's just like, so for her, it's so hard for her to kind of justify putting all that time into it because there's nothing that she gets out of it other than losing that time that she could be putting towards something else. It's really, really rough. Holy fuck, Zach. That is crazy huge, man. Dropping $100 super chat. Copper and Pepper, our two cats say, we understand life is tough, but if you find another cat, just leave it. Listen, it was gonna die in that shoot. All right. I gave the cat a couple extra days. You know, I gave him a couple extra days. And at least he died in the warmth of my shack and not down in the bottom of a pit by himself, cold, hungry, and alone. Am I getting my greasy hands on the mouse? Well, I'm not touching the mouse right now. Before I start gaming again, I'll be wiping my hands off with my napkins over here. No, it died warm, hungry, and alone. It's better than cold, hungry, and alone. The weather's been nice. Today was really nice outside. Borderline hot, but it's stupid, guys. Literally, in like It is 75 degrees outside right now, right? Tomorrow's supposed to be 80, then 70, then Saturday's supposed to be 80 again. And then tell me how Sunday or Monday is supposed to drop down to 39 with a low of 24. We might get snow. Bro, I fucking hate New York, dude. I hate this state so much. Yeah, I played in Beat Stray. What controller do I use for when I'm on PC? I have one of these. It's like an Xbox controller made by Razer. It's called the Wolverine Chroma. That's the one I use on PC. I have my PS5 controller, but I use that just on the PS5. That's what I don't understand, chat. How you can go from 80 degrees to snow is fucking stupid. Supposed to be 100 tomorrow? That's actually crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. See, I don't know if I want 100. 100's hot. Yeah, 100, I wouldn't be happy, dude. We had a couple days last summer that were pretty hot. Yeah, it was, but we're talking like high 80s, 90s. How do we do super chats? I never saw that option. It should have been on the same icon that you did the gifted membership signs, but you ain't got to worry about that, bro. Nah, you already did 20 gifted is huge, bro. But it's exactly the same. Super chats and members are kind of the same, like at least from a financial standpoint. One, you're gifting memberships to the community, but the other one you get to say a message. The gifted members mean a lot more to the community personally because people like other than me gaining from it, the community gets something out of it too, you know, and people in the community. So Pat says it's 60 degrees here and tomorrow morning 25. That's so stupid, bro. That's so stupid. I ain't a conspiracy guy, and this is probably the closest political thing you'll ever hear me say ever in the world chat. But here in upstate New York, we've always had pretty crazy weather. But the one thing is, I live in an area called the Mohawk Valley. Okay, it's a legitimate valley. My whole entire life growing up, never in the history have we ever had a tornado in this area because we live in a valley, right? So I don't know, it's probably been the last 10 years where they've been doing all this freaking like electric, like safe electric bullshit here in upstate New York. And they built a whole bunch of these solar farms all over the fucking place. And they built a huge one out in an area called Rome. It's close to where I live. It's called Rome, the town. They built a huge solar farm. And ever since they built these solar farms, I don't know if it's like the solar farms are like reflecting heat or something back into the air, but they're doing something, bro. Because ever since they built these solar farms here in upstate New York, our weather has absolutely changed. Completely fucking changed. Our winters are brutal. We get tornadoes, literally tornadoes, dude. I'm like, I live in upstate New York. How the fuck are we getting tornadoes? Yeah, absolutely wild. What the fuck these damn, it has to have something to do with the solar farms. The only thing that changed, bro. Yo, Herb, thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. I appreciate the 5 gifted and the super chat, man. Yeah, it's wild how much because we've always had shitty weather up here, but it's gotten extra shitty. They were saying a tornado alley moved east. That's crazy. Yeah, because my whole life, man, I always thought tornadoes were something that you see in Kansas, you know? How am I so trim eating so much fast? Well, this isn't fast food here, Sanj. I mean, it's burgers, but they're all homemade, you know, real buns, whole ingredients, grass-fed beef. But I keep my calorie intake pretty low. So I like, even though you see me eat a lot of like food, like this is the only thing other than, I haven't eaten anything else today. So where these 2 burgers might be like 1,500 calories, I drink a lot of water and I try to move around a lot. But yeah, I think because I'm 6 foot, like 175 pounds, I'm supposed to eat like 2,600 calories a day or something like that. And I never do. Yeah, I had to stop my diet. Remember when I was on that diet, guys, where I was eating like no fat? I went from 185 pounds to 160 pounds in a little over a month. I lost like almost over 25 pounds. And I just kept getting lower and lower. As soon as I seen 158 on the scale, I was like, dude, I'm going to fucking shrivel up into nothing. And being 6 foot, 158 pounds, I was like, nah, dude, I can't do this. So I actually had to cut back on the diet because I was losing too much weight. Yeah. I just kept dropping weight. I was like, damn, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, I was getting real small. So I was like, I gotta stop this fucking diet, man. It's not. But I got on the diet not to lose weight. I got on the diet to lower my cholesterol. But in turn, lower my cholesterol that aggressively, just I ended up cutting a shit ton of weight unintentionally. Yeah. It was not my intent though. Those Humanity skinny jeans. I'm good now though. Yeah, I'm like 175, 180. I'm bouncing around that area. I'm happy. I'm happy with that weight. Tom, how you doing, bro? Brian, so State of Decay 2, bro. Listen. State of Decay 2 is coming soon. Tonight, my goal is to get Dying Light beat. And once we're done with Dying Light, then I'm gonna get the whole State of Decay 2 thing flowing. Cause I got another play test for State of Decay 3 coming up. And obviously I'm gonna be using State of Decay 2 to kind of train a little bit for my State of Decay 3 play test. $165. See, when I was in the Marines, yeah, I averaged about 160. When I was in Afghanistan, I was probably when I was the slimmest. Every time I would deploy Iraq, Afghanistan, I would always drop down in the 160s. And then in garrison, like normal, I was usually, I'd say my weight now, 170-ish, 180. And then when I was working out hardcore, like trying to get super swole, I did get up to like 2 something. I was well over 200 pounds. But that didn't last very long. What diet? So Manny, I completely cut. So all I did for my diet was I cut saturated fat out completely. Like I would eat no more than 10 grams of saturated fat a day. And when you cut saturated fat out of your diet, you realize how much fat there is in stuff. Now, there's a bunch of healthy fats that you can still eat, like monosaturated. There's like the mono fat, and then there's mono, and then there's another one. I think that starts with like a P or something like that. But there's like 2 fats that you can't eat that are really, really good for them. You get a lot of it in like avocados and nuts and things like that. But yeah, that's all I did. I just cut saturated fat out of my diet almost completely. And I absolutely, yeah, like butter, like, because butter is absolutely full of fat. Yeah. Sure, that's all I did. And I absolutely just my cholesterol went down super quick. My weight dropped super quick. It was rough, man, you know, because like we had to do like special things. I love brownies, you know what I mean? So for my wife to make brownies, instead of using like oil and butter and stuff like that, she would have to make the brownies with she was using applesauce. So instead of the oil, so she would use applesauce and other stuff just to cut the fat content. And then she'd use like a little bit of what kind of oil is that? I think it's like I want to say it was avocado oil or something like that, or there was some kind of like healthier oil that she would use just a little bit of. Just by cutting out sugar. Yo, Cletus, that's what's up, bro. But yeah, that's all I did, man. It was rough. And the one thing is like every now and again I'd give myself like a little cheat day. I'd be like, oh, you know, I'll have a slice of pizza or something like that. But I didn't eat pepperoni because like 2 pieces of pepperoni is literally more fat than you can eat in a day. So I wouldn't eat pepperoni, but I'd have like a piece of cheese pizza. But anytime I did eat a little more fat than I would usually like supposed to eat, I would shit myself. Like it was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. Like once you start eating clean and then you eat anything that's kind of remotely not healthy, but you're gonna shit yourself. It's crazy. Yeah, I used to I got heartburn a lot back in the day. Mainly I used to put hot sauce on everything, like literally everything. Frank's Red Hot, bloop, 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 on everything. So I cut that back quite a bit. I still have my Tums on deck always. All right, let me go get a drink real quick and let's get back into it. All right, my bad, guys. My bad. I went out into the kitchen to get a drink, and there was glizzies out there, and I couldn't resist. I was like, I need that shit inside me, bro. So I had to get one. Hmm. I couldn't turn it down. You just seen it sitting there. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Oh yeah, I've messed with the soft chew tums before. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I've had those. I got those because my wife, she doesn't like the chalkiness of normal tums. She has a hard time eating them. I think I got those for him. Do I go to the gym? Never. I haven't been to a gym in years. These ones are kind of low fat hot dogs. These are the those German ones. I forgot what they're called. They're the very snappy hot dogs. Yo, Brian, what a why? That's huge, bro. Nah, man, that's awesome, brother. I'm glad you taking care of yourself, man. Because a lot of the times, you know, when it comes to our health and shit, it's like one of those things that like you kind of put off until something happens. You know, everybody usually waits until they have that first heart attack, and if it doesn't kill you, then people are, oh yeah, maybe I'll start eating a little healthier. Instead of realizing on your own, like, you know what, I should probably do something about this. But that's good on you, bro. That's good on you for real, man. All right, let's do this, chat. I have a dog IRL, yep. Name is Winston. All right, so let's get the hell over to the trader. It's a good run so far. I absolutely love this game. Yeah, this game is super dope. There's a lot of fun, high stakes. Some people might not enjoy the gameplay loop. They might find it to be a little repetitive. But it's got enough in it that it's interesting enough to play for a bit. You know, like going and exploring the new areas, trying to get the quests done, getting more bases unlocked. Like it's definitely decent. Let me get this full screen for you guys. Seen it, dude, right there. Got him. See if this dude has any drinks and shit for sale.
Jahas, kaupanteko
Perfect.
kiinnostais?
Yeah, I needed another Pro Optic. He does have a Mosin. Let me see. I might be able to buy all that from him. Maybe.
Tiedätkö, aina ei vaan jaksais.
Goddamn, bro. Fuck scared the goddamn shit out of me, stupid ass bitch. This fucking inventory changed literally right as I'm in the middle of trading them. Oh, and he's got some 7.62 this time though.
Oispa niinku ennen vanhaa.
Okay. The Pro is just too much. 762 is a little on the expensive side, but I'd like to start stacking that back up for sure. Give him that.
Kiitos.
Okay.
No niin, leukarintaa ja eteenpäin.
You know, it's weird. So, when we first started playing this game, I was talking about that guy's voice, and I was, you know, kind of making fun of him a little bit the way he talked, and then I quickly, we got to watch what we're saying, chat, because I thought he was speaking Sims.
Tupakkamies on aina tupakkamies.
I thought he was speaking Sims, and come to find out, our boy's actually speaking a real language. He's speaking the Finnish native tongue. So, yeah. He's speaking that Phoenician. He's speaking that Phoenician.
Tarvitsee inventaariokin tehdä.
Okay. Oh, you were able to fly it? Was it good? Flashlight. Oh yeah. So we had a bit of a setback, obviously, today. We were supposed to go over to Vostok. But obviously we got set back with food and drink and shit like that. But I just got the Mosin again. I got a PU scope, so we'll be able to kit that back out. Well, Jerry can. Wow. 3 buckets, dude. It's super clear too.
Yeah, like ridiculous.
So the drone guys was a big W. You can use it. You can't have it. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, Crystal was out there messing with the drone. So that gunshot sounded a bit heavy. Like it wasn't a pistol. Dropped him. Alright, inventory's filled up again. Might be able to buy that Pro now.
Katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein löytyy.
And the 7.62. Yeah, guys, we're doing good. We're doing good. We'll be back in the fight here very shortly. So the Pro and the 7.62. Come on, dude.
Näin se kauppa käy, kiitos.
I do want to try to loot that dude's body too that we just dropped. Because it sounded like he might have had a rifle. Trying to get my 7.62 game back up. Might drop that because those don't sell for that much. But it takes up a ton of inventory. Same thing with the backpacks. I think that might have been somebody. Got him. There's another dude. 9 rounds. There he is. Ooh, fuck. Furious. Peeled his gooey back crazy style, baby. Fuck me. Where'd that come from? Back? That was from behind me, right?
Mitäs sais herralle olla?
It's only 800. Should be able to get us a few drinks though. Some balls, some meat, juice. Oh, wait, the cabinet, bro. Fuck.
Näinikkästi, kiitos. Vakkamies on aina vakkamies.
So the thing is, we don't have no Mosin ammo. That's why I was trying to see if we can get a couple of dudes killed. You know, kind of rotate around. Because I took a shot. I don't know exactly where it came from. Does anybody know? So do enemies just spawn? Like, can you clear the map for that instance? Or do the enemies just keep randomly spawning in? No, I didn't drop it. I got my pro right here. Three active all the time till 10 max. I don't know how many I've dropped. I don't think I've killed 10 so far. I think we've killed like 3. Yeah, he had a KAS. There's somebody in here. Motherfucker. Peeled his fucking crayon paper. They do have different guns though. They have Mosin's, AKs, the AK-74Us, MP5s. Yeah. Fucking bitch. Okay, I got a fracture. Got him. There's another guy. and get back to base. Was a pretty solid outing too. We're not back to where we were by any means, but we got food and water. We got some food and water, like a significant amount of it. Well, not water, but you guys know what I mean. Drink. So this beer is one of the quest items we need. I think I lost my... Yeah, I lost my skull pouch that we found. Okay, 762 is getting up there a little bit. .762 is definitely getting up there. Let me see here. So this one with the mag. Yeah, we got to get back over and get the coffee, get the deodorant. That's what we're going to be doing now. We're going to see what time it is, though. I'm going to grab this PU scope, even though I don't think I have any Mosin ammo now. I guess that my camera's blurry. I mean, it is possible because I was getting up and sitting down. I thought I turned autofocus off, though. That shit's so stupid, though. Autofocus is dumb. No, I don't have autofocus on. There we go. Now it should be now it should be good. Now it should be good. So I got these damn potatoes. But they're horrible for hydration. They're good for food, though. But all right, let me check. So now that we got that thing that we can cook with, I want to see all what needs potatoes. See, the problem is water is not easy to find in this game. That's the one thing I do think he needs to change. With water being such a requirement for all of these food items, I think he needs to buff the drop rate for water, because realistically, you're not using. I've been playing this game for 12 hours or so, and I've only found two bottles of water, and I need 3 for this quest. So trust me when I say there's not enough water bottles in the game for you to really be out here cooking with that shit. So if anything, I think I might sell these potatoes because they're not the greatest food item in the game. Realistically, they're kind of ass, mainly because I would say they're ass mainly because they hurt your hydration. So it's like anything that tanks hydration, food wise, it just isn't worth it in my opinion. Yeah, we got no Mosin ammo, so no point in carrying this Mosin right now. They're 100% drop in the airdrops. That's the thing though, Rich. You see, I have not seen a single airdrop in my whole playthrough. Not a single airdrop in my whole entire playthrough. I haven't heard one. I haven't seen one. Nothing. There are 10% for airdrops to spawn for each day. So, is there a certain map? Like, do the airdrops not spawn on the village map? Is that maybe what my problem is? I've been spending a lot of time today on the village map, but I've been on the other maps too, and I haven't seen one. So that's why for me it's like, am I doing something wrong? Village and outpost. Yeah, I mean, shit. We've been on village for over an hour and a half probably now. All right, it's 2 o'clock, so we still got a little bit more time. I got trade stuff here. Want to also trade this food here for better food, and then we'll do one more pass through village. Slow build up, man, but we're getting there. Check the boat dock for a heli crash. More 762. Love it. He's pretty far out. I heard the impacts. I didn't see. I don't know exactly where he came from. I'm pretty sure it was from this area. But the shots were so far out, I couldn't really hear him. Battery is right over here. He had a full auto though. You made 18K a month on YouTube. Would you be mad about that? Why
Jahas, tervepä vaan.
would I be mad about that, bro? He's got that cabinet here.
Näinikästi, kiitos.
Aspen Gold crashed out after making only 18K in 1 month on Twitch. I mean, it might be different for someone like him though, because you gotta imagine, like that dude makes stupid ass money, millions of dollars a year. So you know, I guess if you're if you're used to making, I don't know, let's just say $60,000-$70,000 a month, which is money I couldn't even imagine making. And then all of a sudden you go down to like 18. It probably would feel pretty bad. But that's why I always say it's always different for everybody. You know what I mean? Where I could sit here and be like, yeah, dude, I only make freaking $5,000 a month. And somebody else would be like, only? Bro, I'm lucky if I make $1,500 a month, you know? And then that person that makes $1,500 a month, there's always somebody out there who's gonna be like, bro, you make $1,500, bro, I barely make $400 a month. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it all kind of depends on what you're used to in life. But yeah, I mean, being mad over 18K is kind of wild. That's a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? But again, if you are accustomed to making $30,000 a month, and that's just what you've always made, even if it might seem like an astronomical amount of money to some people, if your pay gets cut in half and you built your whole entire life around that much money, like, yeah, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, like me, when I first quit my job and started doing YouTube full time, I had a really good job, guys. I made $90,000 a year before I stopped doing YouTube, or before I stopped my job and started doing full time YouTube. And I don't know about nowadays, but I mean, shit, $90,000 a year is fucking good ass money, bro. You know, like, I busted my ass getting up to that point. And, you know, I was driving 14 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. I was putting that in, you know what I mean? I want to know if I should sweep this house first or sweep the top houses. Because this area always seems to be the most dangerous, but we know we took shots from over here. So yeah, when I stopped, I went from making $90,000 a year at my job to making, like, I think at the time on YouTube, I was doing like 42 or 43. I was doing like 42 or 43,000 on YouTube. So it was a bit of a pay cut, but my military disability like made up for it. So 70K a month would get a private jet and a private chef? Where? The fuck? Where? I got hit in the head. Fuck. All right, that's a death sentence. Hit me right in my fucking head, bro. Oh. Yeah, we got hit right in the fucking head. Those headshots are crazy dangerous, bro. All right. Yeah, I had a helmet before, but we got rocked pretty hard before, and my helmet got broke. So, yeah, that shit sucked. But we're good. No, but I gotta say, going full time on YouTube is probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I've been in the military. I've always done stuff like that. So to go from like a stable full-time job and then like being like, yeah, I'm gonna quit my job that pays very well to try to pursue being a full-time gamer. It was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. And we almost regretted it the very first year. It was like the first 6 months, because things were like super great. Like I said, when I say I took a pay cut, guys, again, because people are like, bro, how are you gonna go from making $90,000 a year to like 40? I didn't. Like my main job, I made 90, and then YouTube, because I was working full time, I was able to do like 40, but my military disability made up a bunch of the difference. Because as you guys know, I'm very disabled after being blown up a couple times and everything like that. So my disability, I ended up losing about $17,000 to $18,000. But the one good thing is being disabled, I get free healthcare. So through the military. So that kind of actually helped out a little bit. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was scary though. I gotta say, it was fucking scary, man. Yeah, I didn't know how the hell this shit was gonna go. I've never been an entrepreneur. I've never done like that type of stuff before. So for me, it was completely brand new. I will throw these. Well, because everything was really good when I first. So like, what ended up happening was everything was good financially. Like, you know, pay was great. But back when I did this, back when I first made the change, my YouTube channel was a lot different. Most of my finances back then, like I'd say about 80% of the money I made came from you guys. It wasn't even from like ad revenue or anything like that. So most of the money I made, again, yeah, it came from you guys, donations, things like that. And obviously times got tough for everybody. And me being a stupid, naive, you know, dumbass, brand new person to this, I relied on that income as it was gonna be forever. Like I was like, oh yeah, you know, like this is just what because it was consistent for like a whole year. You know, I was pulling that like that good money, and then all of a sudden, you know, times got tough, things got tight, COVID, you know, kind of stopped, and people started going back to work, and all the free tendies and COVID money started drying up, and you know, people didn't have money to throw around anymore. So very, very quickly, hold on. The tourniquet, splint. No, so I just need food and drinks. All of a sudden, you know, I started seeing a huge decline. Like nobody was really doing super chats no more. Nobody was really, and I was like, oh man, what's happening? Like, you know, all of a sudden you see you're making a couple $1,000s a month, and then you're barely making $1,000 a month. You're like, whoa, dude, you know, this is kind of scary. And I told the wife, I was like, I think I messed up. Like, I think I'm gonna have to go back to work, you know, and we stuck it out. I think some of you guys that were here around for during that time probably remember when I kicked it into hyperdrive. I got in the grind hard. I was busting my ass every day trying to get back into it. But eventually, you know, we got out of the funk, and the channel got bigger and bigger. But yeah, there was a really scary moment when I first went full time. It was within the first. I ended up getting, you know, there was that one viewer who, you know, he donated a ton of money to me. So kind of him. And it's not Fred, guys. It's not Fred. Fred absolutely changed my life. But this viewer donated crazy amounts of money, and he went ahead and did what they're called, like chargebacks, like 6 months later, after I had already taken the money out. I already used the money. He went ahead and did a bunch of chargebacks because my wife had said something that like offended him, and he did a bunch of chargebacks on me. So it was like one day I remember I had like $3,000 saved up in my PayPal account. And I was super, I was happy. I had like $3,000 in my PayPal account. And then, I remember I logged in because I had got an email from PayPal talking about like a negative balance or something. And I thought like something got charged. So I like logged onto my PayPal account, and my shit was negative like $3,000. And I'm like, wait, what? I was like, I had $3,000. How the fuck am I negative $3,000? So he did chargebacks for all of the donations he ever gave me, like for over like a year. Did a chargeback, and then PayPal sided with him and gave all the money back to him. And then my PayPal account was just in the negative. I actually turned off donations after that because I was like, yo, I'm not even accepting like donations anymore. Like this is like people can do. And now my shit's set up so like if people try to do chargebacks, like they're SOL for the most part. But that, again, like if somebody gives me an extremely large amount of money, I don't touch it. I'll just let it sit there until the dispute window falls off because, yeah, never again will I have that happen. But yeah, that shit put me like $6,000 in the hole. And then at the same time that happened, everything on YouTube was going down numbers wise. Like, you know, my numbers weren't there. Donations were down. Views weren't doing that great. Everything was just tanking, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I do? Like, I quit my job for this shit, and now I'm gonna suffer, bro. Like, this is horrible. And yeah, it got real scary. And that was, if you guys remember, that was when we were doing all the renovations on my other house. And So I had just paid for this huge renovation job, and yeah, we spent so much money on that, and yeah, it was a really dark time for me and the fam, but we pulled out of it. You know, I hit the ground hard, grinded my ass off, and now my channel is more like 90% of the money I make comes from ads now. It's your fault, bro. Sounds stuck to me, bro. Put a little water in it. Yeah, like put a little water in the side of the boot. Yeah, he claimed fraud on it. I battled it out with PayPal and this stuff, but he ended up winning anyways, and I was just like, yo, what the fuck? But the one thing I will say is a few months after that happened, he did reach out to me. He apologized, and he actually gave me all the money back. So, obviously he didn't have to do that. But he did. He showed. The candle's lit. That's weird. I mean, I ain't never seen a lit candle, bro. It was my wife was streaming and she had said something, because my wife is a lot more political than I am. Like, she talks a lot more politics and shit. Well, I don't talk that shit because it always starts arguments. You say the wrong thing and somebody gets offended, you know what I mean? And so I just keep politics out of everything that I do. My wife's a little more political though. She said something that wasn't even as, and he took it the wrong way and got like super offended by what she said, and that's actually why he did it. Bro. You ain't gotta put that much. It was just break the suction. So once tonight's over, we're gonna pass out of this region. I'm gonna head back over to my spot, grab those quest items, bring them back here. I can at least do the deodorant quest and the coffee quest. I mean, like I said, I mean, people's beliefs are people's beliefs, guys. You know, at the end of the day, that was one of the main reasons why I pivoted the channel so hard. Not that I was ever political on my channel, nor was I ever really politically correct either. I just kind of was indifferent to like everything, you know. I never really was one side or the other. I don't, because I didn't care. Like I just don't give a fuck about anything, legit. Like, ooh, nice. And we're just here to play video games and have fun, you know what I mean? But once that happened, that's when I was like, nope. Like, I'm not letting nobody in chat talk politics, like nothing. Like, I'll ban people outright, like, because I just didn't want. Once I realized how sensitive people can be to politics, because it blew my mind. I've never been into politics. I don't give a shit about politics. But once I realized how sensitive people are to politics, I was like, damn, bro, like, the fuck? I didn't even know people give a shit like that. Like, I didn't even know people cared. So that was a whole new world for me. But yeah, as soon as I realized how sensitive people were, I was like, nope, we're gonna avoid that. We're not talking that shit on the channel at all. But you know how it is, like being a content creator, people always come into chat, they try to troll you, they try to get you to, you know, go one side or the other. And then it's like, if you don't pick a side, you're... So I've always gotten flack for my positions of just not saying anything. People are like, oh, so you don't give a fuck about the Gazans? And then I'm just like, bro, I don't give a fuck about anybody, dude. Like, leave me alone and let me play my video games. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people coming into the chat, like, saying dumb shit like that all the time. They always try to drag you into it when you're a content creator. Yeah, and that's I think all these people don't understand. It's like, bro, the whole world could be burning down around me, and I'm gonna be alright, because I'm gonna be sitting here playing my video games. As long as I got power and internet, dude, I'm good. As long as I got power and internet, I'm good. So I wanted to keep one of this bag here. Yeah, let me see the W's in. So I think what I'm gonna do is we'll sell all this crap on the way out. Yeah, we'll sell all this crap on the way out. I do want to keep... I got an extra set of boots here, but just in case, we'll keep another set of boots here. And then... what are we doing the W's for? Oh, I was saying now, I wanted to see the W's in the chat if you guys were the same way, where as long as you got power and you got internet, you're good. Like, you don't give a shit about nothing. Like, the whole world could be burning down and you're like, bro, I'm just gonna stay over here and play my video games, dude. I'm gonna let them fuckers figure it out. That's how I live my life, dude. I was like, I'll let somebody else figure that shit out, dude. If it ain't in my house, I don't give a shit. All right, we're gonna sleep. But if I go to sleep now, 12 hours. Yo, should we try to sell this shit tonight? Because, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah. 25 months, Anderson, you know I appreciate you, bro. I still do not know why the fuck that shit doesn't pop up, bro. And it's so weird because I see a comment, I see comments now, right? But why that shit makes no sense to me, dude. Makes zero sense. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna eat and drink when we wake up in the morning, and then if I have to, I'll pop. Yeah, fuck it. Sit down. Which one? Hold on a sec, I gotta help my son. My son has some boots on, they got stuck on his feet. Do you need me to help you with the other one? Just don't do that. I mean, just do the same thing I did before. Push. Like, push. Those sweaty ass little feet, bro. Damn, it's only 2 o'clock in the morning. We only slept for 2 hours, bro. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to pop melatonin. He had put, like, my wife has like these like welly type boots, and he had no socks on wearing them. So he's running around outside and his feet got sweaty, and they created like suction, and he couldn't he couldn't get the boots off. All right, we should be good. My headphones were dying. Okay, so we should be good with that, and then I'll pop. I don't know why I put those in there. Sleep right here. How do you protect yourself from back charges? You just don't touch the money, Twisted. Yeah, like if somebody comes and they donate like if it's generally if it's like a large amount of money, like, you know, like if it's like $100, like that, it is what it is. I can just transfer that back and deal with it. But now, like, say somebody comes and donates like $5,000, some crazy amount of money. Yeah, that was loud as fuck. I just won't touch that money for like 8 months, 6-8 months. I'll just let it sit there. That way, if they ever did do a chargeback, the money's still there. It would just come right back out. But yeah, you just don't touch the money. damn. Got him. But Lona, I get what you're saying, bro. Like, you gotta remember, I've been to war-torn third world countries. I've spent years in those countries. I've seen some of the most disgusting shit you could ever imagine in your life. I'm talking like grown-ass men dragging women and children out in the middle of the road and chopping their heads off with machetes and shit like that. Like, literally stoning people and shooting them, executing them fucking crazy style in the middle of the road, bro. Like, we've seen some gnarly shit, dude. And the reason why it pisses me off, like nowadays with politics, is nobody, not one person said anything on the news or anything about any of those people or any of my friends that were killed. Oh, that like sorry, like it was wild, and I got super butthurt, and I do apologize for that. Like it was like a week ago, guys. When somebody came in here, they were talking about the 6 service members or whatever that got killed overseas, and somebody came in and brought that shit up, and they tried to, like, because it's in the news, it's politics or whatever, somebody came and they tried to say something to me about that, and it pissed me right the fuck off, because I'm like, bro,
No, katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein
now,
löytyy.
I've lost 9 friends in Afghanistan and Iraq. 9 friends, close people I love to death, and not a single one of them were in the news. Not a single person said anything about them, because it wasn't cool back then. Like politics, it didn't mean shit back then. But now, yeah, that's all people do now. Is like they only say shit now because it's cool.
Näin se kauppa käy, kiitos.
That shit pissed me right the fuck off. That was the first time I think I haven't got that mad in a long time.
No, katsotaan mitä tuolta oikein löytyy.
So I can't afford any
Tiedätkö?
any 762. I want this damn cabinet though, bro. So if we buy this cabinet back, that's what we lost before. I mean, we could use the mattress acts as a free, like almost as like a melatonin, right? And I think it's a one-time use too, the mattresses and sleeping bags. Every time I buy it, we'll just leave it this time. We got a bit of time though, so we're good. Let's try to not get shot leaving the map this time. Got him. Blood, I appreciate that, man, for real, dude. Yo, the lockers, I wanted to buy one of them. I forgot who had them for sale. Now you guys got me RP walking over here, making sure I ain't getting fucking shot. decent ammo. And I got the MP5. Today's a good a day than to die, right? We don't gotta make it very far. We just gotta get down this road, bro. Just down the street. Into Outpost, grab this stuff, and then back. I miss the military every day. It's not necessarily the military that I miss, though. I miss... Like, the one thing about being in the military is the camaraderie. Like, the relationships you make and build with people, it's unlike anything you'll experience anywhere else. It's like it's a true brotherhood, you know what I mean? There's not too many places or things in life where a person would genuinely jump on a grenade for you and just, without even thinking about it, just sacrifice their life to save you. Turning 4 Monday, I couldn't tell you how much time it is. Being a parent is wild, man. It's the greatest, though. Hey, listen, Brian, that's all good, though. I mean, you got cheated, you know? I feel like if you lost your save, using some cheats to get caught back up, bro, totally fair game. I've done it. Shit. I was wondering if we should stop by the medical trader. He doesn't really have anything I want to trade. I kind of want to hit that gun trader, though, back on Outpost, but I don't know if I want to swing. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, I don't know where to find the gym key. Got him. Yeah, I don't know where to find the gym key. I asked last stream, nobody would tell me. He goes around saying, oh God, Crockett's, I apologize for that. This moment I realized how bad of an influence I can be on the youth. Oh, the keys are random drops? Really? Ooh, shit. All right, we're back, guys. We got our mess kit. Bam. Coffee. Bam. Drum. Deodorant. Ammo. Oh, I had another Mosin here, too. So here's my M4. I was thinking about bringing this back to base. Yeah, I think I might do it. Fuck. We're gonna head over to the gun trader real quick. Yeah, Renee, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. For real, guys. The past few days, y'all been absolutely blessing the hell out of the channel, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. This guy right there. Hey Nico, what's going on? He might shoot at me from the back. Dude, the AI perception in this game is wild, though. Hard to hear if there's... I thought I heard him shoot at me, but I don't know if that was just the thunder. Yo, look at all those guns, dude. Beautiful.
No niin, uutta morsianta herralle.
P3. Oh, a new helmet. How much is that? 1,700?
Nää on kato näidän ihmeet siitä luotettavia, että näihin ei tarvi kun räkästä piippuja. Kyllä taas kuulla liikkuu.
Bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. That's expensive, dude. I'm not even coming close to 1,700, bro. What the fuck? Damn it. I got about 1,100. We do got an ACOG. Fuck, man, I really wanted that helmet.
Mulle ois itse asiassa kohta tulos yksi sellainen vähän eksoottisempi norsupyssy. jos siis sattuisi kiinnostamaan.
Yo, Gojo would eat Bonnell. Gojo is crazy overpowered, dude. Yeah, Celtic. Gojo's too overpowered. Yeah, we're gonna have to, I really wanted to get that helmet, guys, but I just can't afford it. Maybe get this ACOG. It's damn 35? It's even more expensive than a helmet. Alright, shit.
Mulle ois itse asiassa kohta tulos yksi sellainen vähän eksoottisempi norsupyssy, jos siis sattuisi kiinnostamaan.
Yeah, we just gotta do work for this dude. That's a nice optic right there. Gojo or All Might? Gojo would be All Might too. Yeah, his Infinity is just too OP. Like All Might wouldn't even be able to hit him because of Infinity.
Ei sitten mitään helvetin tactical-hommia. Muista se.
So now we just gotta get the shit back home safe. We got these two duffels here, but these ain't really worth shit. And they're taking up a ton of inventory, so we'll dump that. I'm gonna dump any of this stuff that's not worth anything. That way we can grab a little bit of loot on the way back too. I don't even know who would be able to beat Gojo. You'd probably have to get up into like Dragon Ball level characters. They'd have to be on that level, I believe, to probably fuck with him. You might be able to get some high-end Naruto characters too, like a Madara, but even then, I don't know. I think Gojo would still give him the business. So there was a dude over here. Just gotta watch myself, make sure he didn't come up top here. He's over near the tent. Woo! Somebody stronger than Gojo? That's wild to even think about. That's wild to even think about. I have not seen key to number 8, no. Alright, so we just gotta pass across here. So let me be, baddies, please. It's gonna be dark by the time we get to the village, unfortunately. Let's go. Holy shit. Cletus, get that good sleep, brother, man. Get that good sleep, bro. Holy shite. Okay, so we got the coffee mission right there. It was deodorant and wipes. Boom, boom. So that's another mission right there. And then I got this drum mag, which was also for a quest. This mess kit we're gonna have to mess around with. Kind of figure out how to make food with that. I've never watched Black Clover. That's another anime I haven't got into yet. So we got the M4 now, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we got this bad boy. I do got a lot of mags for that too. Huh? Yeah. You said Black Clover's amazing, for real? So we're actually running pretty low on AK-74U bullets. Completely out. That was the last bit we had. Do one more. All right, so we'll turn in these two quests. Now, my only thing is when you use the mess kit to make food, does it use the mess kit? Like, is it a one-time use? Or, like, can you continuously make things out of the mess kit? Then when... How does that work, guys? Because the mess... That shit was rare as fuck. The mess kit's reusable. No, I'll be doing another stream here in actually just a few minutes. I wanna get this stuff turned in, but I don't think we're having enough time. Super annoying, because I thought we were totally going to freaking... I thought we were going to make it to Vostok again today, and we didn't. I kind of clickbaited you guys a little bit. I feel bad. Well, that was awesome though, guys. I do apologize for not making it to Vostok. But you want to know what the good news is though, guys? Today was supposed to be the last episode of this game. I was my whole idea was to do a whole bunch of looting and stuff in Vostok. And then it was going to be like our last episode. But now we're going to play it. We're going to do another episode. Tell him to give it back. Yeah, so I guess that's an upside, right, guys? It's not the last episode anymore. We'll be doing another one. But I want to say thank you though, everybody coming and hanging out. I know I did a little bit of blabbing earlier. I ate some food. But we're gonna be jumping in. We're not done for the night. We're gonna be doing another stream here in just a few minutes. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna be trying to finish up Dying Light the Beast though. That I do want to close the book on tonight, if possible. So we're gonna be up a little later, messing around with that. We'll kind of see how it goes. But again, I want to say thank you so much. If you guys haven't, make sure you smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, if you're new, please consider subscribing. I want to say thank you guys. We've been getting a lot more new subscribers lately. Making that road to 200,000 actually seem possible. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. It means the world to me. And then, yeah, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And again, we're not done for the night. I'm just dropping this stream down. And we're going to be jumping literally right into the next one. This one should, when I end the stream, it should just transfer you to the next one. I just set it up right now. So it should just automatically send you over to the next one. But if it doesn't, make sure you guys go check the my homepage, click on it, bring you right in. But all right, guys, again, I love you, and I'll see you guys here in just a minute. Peace.